Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Beauty of Boxing. We are here today with Abel Ramos, professional boxer. You are, I'll let you introduce yourself a little bit if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm a professional fighter. Got a fight coming up against Omar Figueroa on May 1st, and yeah, that's me.
I'll talk more, but it's because I was looking down at these notes and I was like, wait a minute, I added like a couple of things and I was like, wait, I wasn't gonna say that first. What's going on here? But I see it now. Just kidding. And wearing glasses and this glare, it's so difficult for me. Probably because it's late. But okay, yes, you're fighting on May 1st on the Andy Ruiz comeback card. It's like a big deal. Not only is it a pay-per-view card, but it's kind of a big deal because everybody's looking forward to Andy Ruiz coming back. But it's also his opponent is coming back to the ring after a long time, Chris Arreola. And then you're fighting Omar Figueroa, who has been, a former champion that's out of the ring for a while. You're coming back from a loss that's luckily it's not too long ago. I'm surprised. You guys are like jumping right back in the gym, right? After your guys' fights, you guys aren't waiting anymore. I'm so used to fighters, like a lot of fighters. As soon as they lose the fight, they kind of like seclude themselves and then they kind of don't go back in the gym and it takes them forever and we're all trying to like get them back in there. But you guys lately have been just jumping right back in.
yeah,
D-
we've been lucky to get the fights, and we like to work, and it's this is work for us.
Yeah, you've been fighting already 9 years, right?
Yeah, 9 years.
Professionally.
Yeah, 9 years professional.
What year? When did you start like amateur?
Amateur. I started competing at the age of 13.
13.
13. Yeah, I had about 120 amateur fights.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Did you always did you obviously you were small for an I mean you were an amateur, you were a child, but why did you start boxing? What was it that started, got you into it?
it was my older brothers, my trainer Jesus Ramos and my other brother Efren. They're the oldest of the family, and they're the ones that started at first. They were fighting in the amateurs, and I was a little kid back then. And then, but then they started training us. They started training my other brothers, me and two other brothers. Got a big family, a lot of brothers, and
I know.
that's how we started pretty much. Is them training us.
And is there anybody in your family that doesn't fight?
All the brothers used to fight, and I got two
So
sisters.
no, so no.
I got two sisters that didn't fight.
But do they like to fight?
No, not really.
So well, that's good. You guys probably took it all out of everybody. There's a whole
Yeah,
bunch of you. I interviewed Jesus Ramos, and when I interviewed him, I think it was for this card too, because I had interviewed. I think I had set up for an interview. I had got connected through. I literally went from like one to another on your guys' card
yeah.
to set up interviews because I found out like the next day after I found out your guys' card, and then they moved it back from. I swear I was telling everybody April 24th, right? Was the original
Yeah,
date,
yeah.
and then they moved it, and then they added and then a fight that was added that's in your division, that was the Tony Harrison fight. That one was added recently, right? Too. They added
Oh, it was
that.
added to that one to the May
I
1st
think
too.
no, I think it's April 17th,
April.
the
Yeah,
weekend. Yeah, April
that's what I
17th,
thought.
and then April 24th, and then your fight's now May 1st, right?
May 1st. Yeah,
Yeah. There's so many fights going on right now. I mean, it's crazy cuz COVID's finally like going away.
yeah,
So, but you're lucky cuz you got fights during COVID, right? You had two?
yeah. I had two fights during COVID. My fight against Perella was the last fight that they did, I think, with fans, and then I fought Ugas in the bubble,
Was
and
that hard
then
fighting in the bubble?
it was different. Yeah, it was very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
was weird too.
go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird to like to be in the bubble, like there was no sound. It was like dead silence in there. You could hear anything. His corner, my corner.
Yeah, that I can't I was thinking we were gonna try to put fights on during COVID. I mean, we're a tiny little promotion that I work for, but it's so small. We were gonna try and do it, but like trying to put a bubble together, that's so much work, and like to take
Yeah.
care of all the fighters and everything, like that's so much. Sorry, I don't know how to take the notifications off here. I'll figure it
You're
out
good.
one day. One day, one interview, I'll figure it out. I swear. But just in case it rings, if you hear it again, there's a problem. We know, okay? I'm gonna fix it one time, I swear. And then I'll remember what I was talking about. Um, I forgot. Oh, the bubble. Yeah, the
The bubble.
bubble. Taking
Yeah.
care of you guys in the bubble and everything it takes to put on like a big production like that. Like and but
Yeah.
since during COVID, did any of your training like change because of COVID?
Not
Do you feel
not
like it
too
had any
much.
effect on your Ugas fight?
Not too much. It was just us like just being more careful with everything we did. Like places we went, we couldn't go out as much just to be careful. But other than that, the training felt the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your trainer right now? It's still your
Yeah,
family?
my brother. Yeah, Jesus Ramos.
And you guys are always training in Arizona?
The for the Ugas fight, we went to Omaha with Crawford's camp. We worked out with them,
Uh-huh.
and we've been to other camps, but mostly here in
Yeah,
Arizona.
the desert. Is it
Yeah,
desert? I'm sure.
yeah, desert.
I'm
Yeah.
from the desert. I'm from like the Palm Springs, like Indio,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty much like
Coachella.
the same climate. Yeah, hot.
Yeah, like
It
a
gets
good
real hot.
120 degrees.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
It's the
yeah,
same
I
thing
miss it
here.
so much. I miss it so much, and I live in LA, and I feel like they never get direct sunlight. Like there's always such a fog. There's always
Yeah,
clouds. There's always some beach weather. Like ugh, I just want
yeah,
some hot sun, and I need a tan. It's just I'm not too happy with the weather. I miss
yeah.
the heat. I think it's just like they say like once you're used to it,
Yeah, you get
you're
used to it.
you're you're used to that weather. I feel bad for our fighters though that have to train there. Like that's kind of
Yeah,
it's kind of and I feel bad for the guys that don't know. Like our trainer there when I used to go to the gym and take pictures of the fighters and at Coach Diaz, Joel Diaz's gym.
yeah.
I will feel so bad because those fighters they're like in 128-degree like gym. Like oh, nobody wants to
Yeah,
be in that kind of setting.
yeah, that's
The
hell. It feels.
that's it's too much. But I mean, normal for us, we can be inside the air conditioning. Because people always tell me, like, how do you live there? Like, well, one, we have air conditioning, and two, we don't go
Yeah,
outside very much.
yeah,
Actually, we kind of know ways around it.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's what we do. Like whenever it's summertime, we get up earlier to beat the sun. Cause by like 6, 7, it's
Oh
already
yeah.
100 and some degrees. So
Hmm.
we gotta get up early and get our work done, and then straight home and just at the gym. Put the
Wait it
AC a
out.
little bit. Yeah,
Wait it
and
out.
that's it. Yeah.
And it's always like getting like your showers in too, because you have to take like at least 2 showers a day
Oh yeah,
when you guys
yeah,
are training because when our at the gym over there when I would go, it would be like the morning which would be before like 6 a.m. because by 6 it's already by 6 o'clock it's already like 100. So
yeah, yeah,
that's on a good day. So if not all night it's 100. You know.
yeah,
So getting it done by 6 a.m. at least you have the not you don't have the sun on you, you just have the heat.
yeah,
But then you guys take your break and then get some food because it gets so hot and you guys sweat so it gets you sweat like I can't understand it. I sweat so much. I used to wear makeup going to the gym. No. I was so happy because of COVID. For me, I can like do images from a studio, from air conditioning, in a light with makeup on. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'll
yeah.
do this all day and now they're like, "Oh, fights are coming back." I guess we're going back. Now we have to stop eating again and put makeup on. But
Yeah,
lucky for you guys. Well, are you happy that fans are gonna be back?
yeah, yeah. I'm excited.
That's
Super
gonna be
excited.
that's crazy. It's gonna be at the Stub Hub too. It's gonna be a big deal. Is there
Yeah.
eh, b- since your last fight, do you think that any of your plans changed on which way your career's going or gonna go?
No, I still have the same goal in mind, to be a world champion. It's been my dream since I was a little kid. And the losses, it only made me hungrier, and it made me more sure of myself, that I belong against the best in the division, and that I can beat the best. I felt like I could have done more in the fight, and I feel like I have more to offer, and I want to show it.
And you have a, like, luckily in your career, not a lot of people, have or have to go through defeat, or have to get up from defeat, as I should say, because they can you can suffer from a defeat and not come back, or it take you a while to come back. Like I said, you guys are just jumping right back in the gym, like, oh, nothing, like you didn't just fight like a world champion,
Yeah.
and it's not like it's a big deal for you guys, but I mean it's a big deal for anybody, and it's good that you guys are getting back in the gym so quickly, because you don't have that time to really think, like, or get depressed, or think, like, second guess yourself, and
Yeah.
you had some defeats and some draws earlier in your career, and they weren't just from people that that nobody know, or that are admired. So it's like I feel like it's easier for you, or it might be easier for you. I'm all putting words in your mouth. I'm sure it's easy for you, right? No, I mean, it's easier for you to come back from this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
come back into the ring quickly.
Yeah, exactly. You learn from the other losses I've had. I've learned, and I think the worst ones are the ones that you could have done more, and you didn't. I think those hurt more than the ones that you gave it your all and it was a hard fight. Like, it doesn't really feel like a loss. You feel like you gained a lot of experience.
Mhm.
And but I mean, a loss is always tough to get through. It's always something for a fighter. But now I just look at the positive and everything. I just don't try to not focus on the defeat, and just look forward to the future.
Now that you know your opponent is Omar Figueroa, have there been, besides, like, obviously the necessary adjustments made in camp for your opponent, has there been anything special that you've noticed, that you feel like this will be your that you'll be able to take, the victory on this fight?
Um, not much. I mean, I've seen him fight before. I know what he's gonna bring. It's just a matter of getting ready. To getting ready for that type of style. Having a good game plan, and just preparing for the best Omar. I can't go back and look at his worst fights. I gotta
Yeah.
look at his best fights, so that way we don't have any surprises at night. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much the same for every fight. Just look at the fighter, come up with the game plan, and just hope it works on fight night.
Yeah, I always, like, I love Omar Figueroa, because I'm all, not that I'm going against you, but I'm all no, I he was my first, like, media interview fighter, that took my interview, like, but that was like probably like 5 years ago. And
Yeah.
I met him, like, he was so nice when I met him in the gym, and he was, some fighters are not so nice. Not that you guys aren't nice. It's just I know you guys are busy. I'm not trying to, and I'm not gonna try and get up in everybody's space and be like, I think the only reason why, well, besides interviewing Jesus, um, the guy that makes your tracksuits, Dorian,
Yeah.
he made me a bomb ass tracksuit. I should have wore it. I forgot. God damn it! Now I'm in the studio.
Yeah.
He made me a bomb ass tracksuit too,
Yeah. He gets
and
down.
yeah, he's intense. He's an intense one, my little Florida man. He's an intense guy. I love that. I love
Yeah.
him. What is his DV tracksuits, right?
DV
Shout out to
tracksuits.
him. He's a love Dorian. But yeah, he was like, "Did he text you back? Did he get on you?" I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Wait." I did. I said, "Wait." And I was like, "Wait, let me message you first, cuz I hadn't even messaged you." I was like, "Sorry, I was busy," because I was trying to schedule interviews, and I know with your guys' schedule, it's so crazy. Like, you
Yeah.
guys get, train 3 times a day, and then you guys have sparring days, and then you guys have, like, like, I don't know if you do any other special stuff, like the people, maybe it's just California, LA
Yeah.
fighters over here getting crowd therapy and meal
No,
preps and strength and conditioning and all Hollywood.
That's what I actually got right now. I had a
Oh,
massage
see,
scheduled. I had a massage
otra, a
scheduled at
masseuse,
7.
a sports masseuse. See what I
At
mean? All of
7.
a sudden, you guys get famous.
No.
All of a sudden. I'm just
The
kidding.
body
No,
needs it, yeah.
no, but no, that's so like it's so important. Like with fighters that I don't remember which interview I was or who I was talking to, but we were talking about how why we love boxing and like how they I think they asked me like why I'm a girl obviously why do I like boxing like I don't just report for like other people like I really love boxing like and I want to know like about you guys because to me it's like you guys how can you guys do the things you do? Like, how can you get hit and let your body take so much stuff and then train like crazy and look like crazy, like statues? Like, I don't understand it. So for me, I
Mm,
want to understand how that happens. And I realize, like, before, people that weren't, didn't have such a long, like, obviously you've been in the fight game for a long time, not only with your amateur career but your professional career already
yeah.
over 9 years. um you've seen like obviously changes in like the way you train. So
Hmm.
I've noticed like before it was like more like a luxury, strength and conditioning, cryotherapy, things like that, and but more and more people are getting it done because they know it's necessary. It's
Yeah.
super necessary, like, to be in tone with your guys' body, like, and then, like, this sports masseuse, like, I'm laughing because my promoter had, like, um he had like one amateur fight, right? Like a celebrity amateur exhibition fight kind of thing, right? And he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh," like before the fight, he's like, I need to see a masseuse." I was like, "Calm down, okay? You haven't even had a fight yet. You need to calm down." Like we can get a trainer. We got like a private gym. We're not going to get like he had a whole fight outfit made.
Yeah.
Like, with and with the Louis Vuitton like we're not getting a masseuse. I refuse, okay? I told him, "No, no, no, no." But
Yeah.
those are things that you guys need, because n the things that you guys go through, first of all, you guys get beat up for a living.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you don't get beat up. That's the
Yeah.
that's that's the challenge. That's the game. Don't get beat up. But of
Yeah.
course, it
Yeah, but
happens.
yeah, the training just running and all beating on your muscles and punching your hands. So yeah, you need
Have you had
some
any,
type.
injuries, like,
Yeah,
professionally?
I had a broken hand. I think it was in a fight. Yeah,
See what I mean? You
that's
guys
pretty
are
much the
so
only one, the only injury I've had in
I
boxing.
think, who told me? Oh, Molina, Javier Molina. I interviewed him and he told me that his brother, he's like, "Oh, I didn't know he had a twin brother." He's like, "My twin brother, he's coming back to boxing." He's like, "Oh, he just fought maybe like a month ago." He's like, "He broke his hand in the fight, but he had surgery last week and he's been in the gym with me, helping me spar." I'm like, "What? What? Excuse me? What?" I'm like, "First of all, okay, he came back. Okay, one, that was one little like thing. Okay, then second,
Yeah,
he fought and broke his hand, had surgery, and now he's back in the gym sparring like a week later, like helping you." And I'm like, first of all, why is he back? Like, how can you guys just come back and think that that's okay? Like breaking bones.
yeah.
Um,
That's the fighters, and that's how we're built. I guess we're just modern day warriors.
yeah, like, and
We
then
get
all the they always say like, and I guess it's true, like you guys have that like fighter mentality, and then I'm
yeah,
sure like fighting on big stage, like, and under such big lights, I'm sure it's a high that like, no, I don't know if anything can compare to that,
yeah, yeah.
for other
That
people.
too.
So it's crazy that you see all these old fighters coming back doing exhibitions right now, and they like,
Yeah.
they don't wanna let it go. Look at Barrera. They wanna let it go, you know?
Yeah, they missed that feeling, I guess,
Yeah.
going into the ring and fighting in front of the people, hearing them cheer. It's
Me, like, something would get broken, I'd be like, "No, never again." Like, unless you get me so mad, like, so mad, you have to get me, which isn't very hard, I get mad fast, but I mean, like, you'd have to get me mad to wanna fight, if I break a bone, like in like. But then I think, of course,
Yeah,
I'm getting paid for it. Like, oh, there's so many
yeah,
things, but still, I don't know. You guys are crazy. Broken bones coming back, and then your hands. Like,
yeah,
is there like, did they put the rod in it?
yeah, yeah. I had like a little like a plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still in there. Plate's still in
Uh,
there.
see, the other guy
And
he showed
the
me. See,
knuckles are all beat up. The ugliest hands.
I'm a, they look they're literally like, you guys get all kinds of nasty, like on the outside, on the inside, and then like
Yeah,
I couldn't understand why, but of course you guys have to wrap your hands constantly and unwrap, and then put sweaty gloves
yeah,
on, and then take sweaty gloves off, and oh, so
yeah.
gross. I mean, it's gross. I mean, I've been in the gym. I learned because, well, one, I'm a mom, so you have to clean up babies all the time. So I don't breathe through my nose anymore. Clearly, after I have one child, no, I don't inhale through my nose anymore. So also at the gym, I don't have to inhale through my nose. But
Yeah.
oh my god, you guys are killer. Um,
Yeah.
the other guys I was gonna talk to you about real quick before I let you go, because I know I've been taking up some of your time, and you guys got fights to train for. So in your division, in the welterweight division, is there anybody beside, like, after this fight going forward, um considering, winning after you beat Omar Figueroa, what would your next game plan be, or would you just kind of like leave that up to your management, or what you guys decide going forward, or
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. They're saying it's a title eliminator, so I hope that plays out. And I get to fight for the world title again.
Mhm.
And that's pretty much what I'm hoping for. But if not, whatever the promoter wants to do, whoever they want to see me fight against, like I'm down
Right.
for whatever.
Is there anybody on your resume that you currently like, from your draws or any of your losses, that you would currently want to rematch, or kind of get your revenge on?
Yeah, I think all of them, all my four losses, I would like to get a I would like to get a rematch with them. And I think Jamal James is the one that holding the since Ugas was promoted to the super champ in WBA. I think he has the regular title.
Mhm.
I'm hoping that this title eliminator is for a fight with him, and I mean it would be a rematch against James, and for a title, I think that would be a good fight.
Yeah, another fight that I would well, for me, I'm all good for me, in my opinion, and my opinion only. Okay, everybody listening, just kidding. Um, would be a rematch, against Regis, but
Yeah,
at 147.
47. Yeah, I would love that. I think that was the only fight that like I said, like the losses that you feel like you could have done more.
Yeah,
That night just wasn't my night, and I felt like I just couldn't do what I do. So that's the loss that hurt me the most, and it was my first loss too. So yeah, I would love a rematch against him.
yeah. I'm so excited he's gonna fight soon too, finally, because it
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
while that I hadn't seen Regis, and he's fighting on the Triller card, but I don't remember. Oh, he's fighting against Red Cash.
He's fighting Red Catch.
I
Yeah,
love Red Cash, freaking Ivan. Ivan's hilarious, dude. I love Ivan so much because I've known him for such a long time. Because um he used to train. Oh, of course he still trains with Leo Santa Cruz,
yeah,
and he it was like at that Leo's old gym though. He's so funny. He's such a
yeah,
funny guy. Remember he was making fun of Adrian Broner
yeah,
so
yeah,
long. He
yeah,
was so trying to get that fight for so long.
yeah,
Poor AB. Would you? But I mean, AB wants his money, so he
yeah,
swears.
yeah,
He's a crazy one. But I won't take up any more of your time. But thank you for coming on the show, and I really thank you. For talking to us, and I hope that I can speak to you after your fight, and
yeah,
we
for
can
sure.
see where you're gonna go from here. What your plans are, maybe after you get rested up, And
Yeah.
anybody you want to give any shout outs to in your
No,
team?
to the well to my team, yeah, my trainer, my brother Jesus, my strength and conditioning coach Alexis Sasueta, and to all the boxing fans, just to tune in May 1st. Buy the pay-per-view card. Is going to be an exciting fight against Omar Figueroa, an action-packed fight, and just thank you for the support, and I'll give you guys a great fight
And if you can't watch the pay-per-view, of course it's going to be at the StubHub Center. We can be
yeah,
there in person
in
here in
person.
LA. Yay, I'm so
Yeah.
happy. And I hope it'll be like media will be back, like, and I'll be able, I mean, if not, I live in LA, so I'll be able to go. But thank you
Well,
for your time. It
no,
was
thank you. Yeah,
very,
thank you for the invitation. It was a good talk. Thank you.
we'll chat again. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.